Let me cool off for a moment. I'm a little ticked off. Not only is NASCAR ignoring the entire east coast of the United States with this California 500, an 8 p.m. start on the east coast, 5 p.m. west coast, means it'll be over at midnight. They don't care. Kids, children, family. NASCAR. Somebody needs to sit these guys down and read them the riot act. Another thing, this Bud Shootout. Whoever did the contracts for the Bud Shootout, the season opener next February at Daytona, needs to have their head examined. Got rocks in it. 24 teams, the top 6 team owners, and the points at the end of the season by manufacturer. The top 6 Chevy team owners, the top 6 Toyota team owners, the top 6 Dodge team owners, and the top 6 Ford team owners are going to be in the shootout. Fine. Those manufacturers, looks like a bone for them. But they had 24 hours notice that it was coming down like this. Because Coors sponsors the Pole Award, Budweiser does the shootout. Conflicting brands, NASCAR doesn't have the touch like it used to have. Pepsi and Coke used to balance these things off pretty bad. The only reason they have the shootout is it's an award for winning a pole. The two go together, a chicken and an egg. So now they've come up with a new format for the shootout, which will keep Ryan Newman, the Daytona 500 winner, out of the shootout next year. Keep Tony Stewart, the guy he beat, out of the shootout. Put Joey Logano in the shootout, and Joey's never even raced at Daytona. Casey Mears gets the nod over Clint Boyer because he's moving into that car number. This whole thing needs some seriously reevaluation. But we're here in California. Friday evening, sun coming down. Beautiful track. Gillian Zucker's done a great job. A little high-handed, but hey, if it pays off. Weather's really nice. 98 degrees, high desert. Not as bad as last year's 114 degrees. Jimmie Johnson's on the pole. A.J. Allmendinger kept Hendrick from going 1-2. Jeff Gordon's third. Toyota, it's their hometown track. They got their shop right down the corner over in Orange. I expect the Toyota guys to be good. 4-hour race on Sunday. I don't think qualifying makes a hill of a beans. But we'll see if the Hendrick guys finally have their act together. It's been a bad season for those guys, and I just don't have a good feeling. There's something wrong at Hendrick Motorsports. I don't know what it is. Maybe not enough horsepower. Maybe not enough chassis work. Maybe not enough wind tunnel work. Maybe they're just not all on the same page. Things aren't working very well. But they're working better for General Motors than they are for Dodge. Dodge is last in the trucks. Dodge is last in nationwide. Dodge is last in Cup, in manufacturer standings. That's not teams. That's manufacturers. Mike Accavetti, the Dodge guy, he's supposed to be here. We had interviews lined up. He bailed. Oh, he's out in Detroit. Okay. Every time we look for him on the East Coast, oh, he's out in L.A. Dodge doesn't want to fess up to what's going on. They got some problems. Dodge, I'm sure, will stay in the sport. But if they were to pull out, that's a lot of teams that all of a sudden at the end of the season would have to find new manufacturer support. GM's not going to back them. Ford's not going to back them. Toyota's probably not going to back them. We got a lot of Dodge teams that they just seem lost. I talked to Kyle Petty. I talked to guys over at Ganassi's. I talked to guys at Roger Penske's. There's just not a good feeling about the Dodge operation. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Mike Accavetti needs to step to the plate and explain things. One of the big stories out here, Tony Stewart. Not because he hasn't won a race yet, and it's almost September. Him and Jeff Gordon both have some work to do. But because of a Rolling Stone article. Tony got a story in the Rolling Stone. Writer went along with him back in the spring. Phoenix, Talladega. Thought he got the real Tony Stewart. Sorry to say, this guy is no Hunter S. Thompson. The story was pretty wimpy, if you ask me. A couple of spicy words. Hey, nothing you couldn't find over at Bowman Gray Stadium or any short track around the country. No, if they really want the Tony Stewart story, they need to put a better writer on the job. They need to follow him to the Knoxville Nationals and Eldora and really see what Tony Stewart's all about. This story doesn't get it, but it's getting a lot of play out here. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal. EternalNow.com. Friday night, California Speedway, Auto Club Speedway, Gillian Zucker's place in Los Angeles. See what happens Saturday.